if you guys don't know, Tom Taylor is Simple Simon's best friend.
Tom Taylor's best friend, Simple Simon, reached out to me. Absolute best friend of Tom Taylor.
Hi guys, I'm here once again with my best friend in the whole world, Tom Taylor. How are you, bestie?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. Even better now that I'm here. How was the year, mate? Last time I saw you was Supernova, and then we went to another year of lockdown. So how was year 2 in lockdown?
It was a really similar to year 1 in lockdown. Like, same house, same small dungeon where I ride out of under the house.
Yeah.
You know, walls closing in. Yeah, very reminiscent of year 1. Not a lot of evolution there. Yeah.
Now, last time I spoke to you, I said that you're very well praised and how no one has anything bad to say about you. And then you told me that I'd never heard of a thing called the internet.
Yeah, so I don't think you've ever been on the internet.
So I checked out this thing called the internet, and to my surprise, I was so offended that I saw anti-Tom Taylor people. Like, what world are we living in where people don't like your writing, mate?
I don't know. I can't explain it.
Hold on. Obviously, you recently were involved in a big project. I'm talking about the whole Superman thing.
Yeah.
And again, I guess something that's always going to be, you know, mixed reviews. I feel like there's a lot more positive out of the Superman one than there was with the Tim Drake one. I feel like Tim Drake, I saw a lot of negatives. I feel like Superman didn't cop so much, or am I just, again, did I not look enough on the internet?
Oh, it's possible you didn't see the internet, or Fox News, or Breitbart, or Republican, Congress people, or senators, or
I did see an interview.
Random people. Yeah.
I did see an interview that you did, and I just felt like the guy had an issue with it in the beginning, and then you kind of swayed him the way you talked to it, and look, why is it important to have characters like Superman come out as bisexual?
It's important for a whole lot of reasons. It's a fairly obvious why. I mean, there are so many people now that can identify with Superman. Superman now represents more people than he did before, and we've had people come up today who have been in tears over this, thanking us for this moment and for what, especially for younger people, and older people who said they never thought they'd get the chance to see themselves in Superman. We have people in their 30s and their 40s who came out that day. They read the news, and someone who's 41 years old had never come out to their friends and family and came out when they saw that. So that's the power of Superman.
That's awesome. You recently signed an exclusive deal with DC Comics.
I did, yeah.
That's amazing because I'm Team DC. So, but can you explain what that means? Obviously, I'm guessing you won't be writing for Marvel, but what about things like Seven Secrets? Is that still going to be on?
Seven Secrets will continue. Like, our plan for Seven Secrets will not change. I never want to give away how much or how little we're writing of it because, it's a secret. Neverland as a Penguin will continue with John Sommariva, so that's at least a 2-book series. Just finished writing issue 1 or book 1, 170 pages. So stuff like that will continue, but my main focus will be DC.
I'm really behind on my reading, right? So a couple issues behind Nightwing. I've got all your stuff, but I still need to, I haven't read any of the Superman yet. I read Dark Knight Steel.
Awesome.
It was great. So I tell people, I'm not really interested in knights and superheroes, or superheroes being knights, but I read it and I was like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I say the same thing about Deceased. I'm not huge on the idea of superheroes versus zombies, but I read Deceased and I love Deceased, man. So you're doing something right. What is the secret, man?
I don't know. I don't like zombies at all. I'm not a horror fan, but I do like characters. So I like a challenge as well. So when DC asked me if I wanted to write a horror book, I was like, no. But eventually I'm like, oh man, I've got all these ideas, but it all comes down to character in the end. It's about what you put the character through and making people fall in love with that character and the relationships between the characters. And it doesn't matter what world, what situation you put them into, so long as the characters ring true and so long as you can make people fall in love with them before horrifically killing them and making people cry in public, you've done your job.
Do you read comics still?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just read I couldn't sleep 2 nights ago before this, so I read The Second Human Target, Tom King and Greg Smallwood's great. So good. I just read the new Batman, Josh Williamson and Jorge Molina. I'm still reading comics. I love comics. It's like my jam.
And when you were, I guess, growing up, were you more of a reader, or you ever been a collector as well, or more of a reader?
No, I've never really been a collector. I was never had any money, so I was a reader. I was, it was whatever you could get for a buck at a cheap, like, secondhand record store sort of thing with my dad.
Newsagents and things.
Yeah, newsagents. Yeah, so it was just whatever I could get my hands on, which was very little. So yeah, never had a chance to go, oh, put this in plastic, and I still don't. Like, I've just got comics lying on my floor. Any collector out there would hate my house, especially because I get comps every week, and I'm like, cool, here's some random variant that goes $300 on the internet, and I just leave it on my desk somewhere, and it's no longer a 9.8, trust me.
I remember a couple of years ago, actually, you had a box of but they were like exclusive covers, and I don't think they were bagged and boarded, and I was like, what are you doing, Tom? What are you doing to me?
Here's this really rare variant for Nightwing that everyone really wants. There it is.
I did end up getting in my hand. It was hard to get. But I got
there's
them.
a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've all been at your house. Okay.
Yeah.
How was your panel, mate? I caught the start of it with Jamie.
Yeah.
He was saying that, it was interesting to have, him being in like the infancy stage of his career and someone else who's at the peak. But I was like, he seemed more comfortable than you on stage. He was really relaxed. You're kind of very upright and, straight.
I think it's because I've done a lot of this stuff, and every time you're not upright and straight, you just look like you're, giants. You're like, so I try to sit upright, have correct posture, kiddies. And also just like faking it because I didn't sleep at all last night. So I'm just putting on a face and pretending that I'm awake and alert and here.
He's just doing it for me, guys. His best friend. So, all right, last question. It's an easy one. Who wins a fight, Batman or Superman?
Well, the answer to that is always whoever the writer wants to win the fight. But the true answer is Superman. Like, I'm sorry, Batman is... but he'll have prep time. Superman can incinerate Batman from the moon with, like, faster than Batman can think. Like, it's not a fight, it's a joke.
That is my argument. So people always say, no, he's the smartest detective. He's prepared. I'm like, but before he even thinks, he's dead.
Superman is already pushing the Earth into the sun. What you got, Batman? Oh, but hang on, wait, there's something in my utility belt and you're burning. Over.
Well, thanks for your time, man. Always appreciate catching up. So enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Thank you.